What's up? I'm bombarding y'all with videos now because I'm probably not going to have none for a while. So, just getting into it. Happy Halloween. I know it's early, but I'm probably not going to have no video around the time when it's happening. So, I'm just doing this one now. I wanted to get into zombification and how that's been mastered and how people can do it and how it's a possibility. But, I know people have created this reality where they're, have no powers to do anything. So, they want to listen to Obama Burgundy. You know, they Obama Burgundy. That's hilarious. If you get that teleprompter reading ass Obama, but they all puppets, all politicians. I digress anyway. Like I'm saying, zombification has been mastered. If you look at the bones, the bones it might as well be infinity. A rock might as well be infinity, and it doesn't die. It's not dead. Again, I said everything is in motion. And nothing is really a solid. It's really a semi-solid, but it's more dense. A rock. It's infinity. Bones are infinity. That's why they last damn near forever. And then they transcend, turn into something else. And so that means it's all life and it's all alive. Because a plant, a natural plant, can perform iontrophoresis, turn that rock into minerals for itself. And then that means the rock houses life. That means the rock is life. It means there is no death. It means it's just a cycle. And what I mean by the bones being infinity, basically the skin and the tissue, muscles, all that is an extension of the bone. Those are just layers created off the bone. And that's really what I'm like. That's what the whole zombification thing and the mummification thing. That's what it's all from, because people knew that it's infinity and that you can raise the dead. And again, it comes down to the angles or the angels. If somebody gets knocked out, bludgeoned, and you think they're dead, if you take them to a certain angle of the sun, they can be revived. And it might not, it might take you some time, but most of the people in graveyards aren't dead anyway. A lot of it's just to steal organs and fragment them further, and they can be raised. And Haitians have done this, and people of Haiti, a lot of them being West African or different parts of Africa, a lot of Haiti, again, I don't want to just act like it's one part, So, but a lot of that, a lot of that is West African, and if you get into it, zombification has been performed many times, and it's very possible, and basically that's what was going on in Kemet with the mummies, the people burying themselves or getting buried with all this gold in these tombs and these dodecahedrons known as pyramids, and they're basically just coming back, and that I know it's tough to fathom. I know it's really tough to fathom for some people, and if you understood your power, then like I said, everything's modeled after the human body, like a camera is modeled after your eyes. Then you and we're just vessels of light, and there's Akashic records. You can see anything that any human has ever seen. I know that's very difficult for people to grasp, but you can see anything that any human has ever seen, because it's an ever-changing now moment, and it's happening now. Everything that's happened is still happening. It's all here. It's all now. Because you're a manifestation of, like they say, you're a manifestation of your life choices. You bring that all with you. It's all happening right now. So you can go back to it again. You're a portal of your consciousness portal, and you can recreate the moment. And that's what I'm saying about you can go into, you can project your consciousness. Consciousness can be projected. I've done it many times, but I know people won't. They don't want to buy that it's possible to project your consciousness into another vessel, into somebody else's mind. So, if you knew that you could do that, which maybe some of you watching know that you can do that, projecting your consciousness through another vessel, then you'd be able to see things from past lives or other people's lives. But it's it's all happening now. It's all now. It's this ever changing now moment that is in a cycle that is never ending. Because if there's no ending, if there's no beginning, there's no end. And it's, I know it's hard to fathom for certain people, but, that it's very possible. And that was my whole Happy Halloween thing. Raising of the dead is not out of the question at all. And, like I said, you are past, present, and future. You are your family. And those people can come through this vessel. All the people that you think have passed on, they're just at a less dense level. They're still here. That's why you can feel them. Like, plenty of people have been like, oh man, you know, going to a certain room where my grandma was and I can feel her or whatever. Yeah, they're still there, just that they're not at this dense manifestation, but they're still there, and they can project themselves through you, and because you're just the vessel. And you know, that's how, if you do right now and you change your kid's lifestyle, you can create that ripple to where when you do leave this body, you know, because you should be planning when you're leaving, just like you should plan when you come. You can come back on a ripple, and things will be, you know, this existence will be the way you would like it to be. So, you know, it's very, you know, this life is very simple, you know, and people still got it. It's just fragmented. They be like, well, what are we gonna do for the generations later? You should know that the generations later are you still. And like I said though, if you get into, you know, cleansing your body, lowering your density, and meditating, you can see how you can project your consciousness. Like in the Matrix. Again, I say art depicts life, and they have no imagination. They have nothing to build off of but what's here actually. The people that are, you know, putting these this propaganda out known as movies, they you know, the whole Matrix thing with, you know, the agents turning into whoever saw Neo, you know, like the whole surveillance camera thing. Yeah, like it's easy. You can project yourself, your consciousness through a person, especially if you got 90% of a population has parasites, and the parasites are running the vessels. That they can all look through each other, you know, and just like we can all look through each other. And that's what I mean by wormholes. And that's what I mean by, you know, people being vessels, and it's just consciousness, and how, you know, when you get ejected from this body, it's just trauma, and in the wake of trauma you forget. Like anybody that might have been in a fight or any, you know, any traumatic car accident, you probably don't remember it as it exactly happened. Some might be some parts missing in there and you just don't know, but that's what trauma does. And I got another couple videos for y'all.